Hey, what's up everybody? It's Coach Matt over here, Primal Athlete Training Center, www.primalatc.com. Answering a question today that was left under our last YouTube video entitled Bar Speed and Tempo when Training for Explosion and Strength. And this video has to deal with the ability to train that explosive speed and strength at the same time, and if it's possible. This comes from Carmody17. Asks, can I do 3 sets of 3 reps with 85%, and then after I'm done, lower the weight down to 40% and do 3 sets of 4 or 4 sets of 3, I'm not sure. When people do 3x3, 4x4, 3x4, a lot of times they put the sets first or the reps first, so again, we'll just go with 3 sets of 4. So basically what he wants to do is, say he has a 300-pound max, say it's bench press. What he wants to do is 85% of 300 pounds for 3 sets of 3 reps at that slow pace, that strength training pace where you're pushing a heavy weight with as much force as you possibly can. It's heavy, it's not going to go that fast, it's going to build your strength. After he does 3 sets of 3, can he drop the weight down to 45–50%? Drop it down, from whatever that would be, 265 pounds or whatever, down to 145, 150 pounds. Can he do that? Is he going to see some benefit from that? Well, you can certainly do that, and a lot of athletes do that, but the way that your body works and the way that this type of training works, it is not going to be the optimal way for you to do it, okay? So to kind of take something that is extremely complex, extremely complicated, and put it into a 1-minute video here is neurologically and the way that your body is wired, I guess you could say, the way that your body kind of talks, your brain talks to the rest of your body, optimally that's not the way that you want to be training. Blending a slow, heavy weight strength training and immediately afterwards going to a lighter, more explosive weight is just not going to process correctly, if you want to put it that way. You still see some benefit, but not as much benefit as if you separated that movement between 2 days. Or what you can do is something that we are doing in the Ultimate In-Season Training Guide for Track and Field, the new ebook that's going to be dropping in a couple days. And that is that we are going to take 2 different movements. It's like an upper body movement and a lower body movement, and have one be strength, have one be speed. On a different day, switch it up. Have one be speed and one be strength. So basically what I'm trying to tell you is the way that your body is programmed, you are not going to get the optimal response from the strength training or from the speed training if you blend them together and do them one right after another on the same day. Okay? I would separate the days to have a speed day and a strength day, or I would kind of pick one or the other every week. So do speed the first week, strength the second week, speed the third week, strength the fourth week, if that's what you wanted to do, if you wanted to blend them together. The other reason this does not work that well is if you just look at the setup of the exercises and the sets and reps. Your goal on strength day is to put as much force as possible into moving that heavy weight. Your goal on speed day is to put as much force as possible into moving that lighter weight. So it's all about producing force and moving that bar as quickly as possible with the right amount of weight on there. So if you do the strength training portion first, where you're using heavy weight for minimal reps, you are going to drain your energy. You're going to drain your gas tank, so to speak. So when you do drop the weight and use a lighter weight and move it quickly, you will not be putting as much force into the bar because you will already be tired from doing the heavier weight. Vice versa, if you do the speed training first, you will have a lot of force, you will have a lot of energy in your tank to move that bar as quickly as possible. But then when you increase weight and do strength immediately after, your stores of that speed, of that energy, are going to be drained, and you won't have as much energy to put force into the heavier weight. one will always be a negative toward the other. One will always be a hindrance toward the other. So you have to make sure to keep them separate. Another way of thinking of it is, if you look at a sprinter. Now, if a sprinter's workout on the track one day was to do, say, repeat, 100-meter sprints, doing 5 100-meter repeats, and we're going to be doing them at, 80%, 75%, whatever a sprinter workout might be. Not a sprints coach. The fact that you're able to run 100 meters is not the most important thing. The most important thing is that you are running that 100 meters at a faster tempo. So a sprints coach would never tell their athlete, hey, go out and run 5 miles and then we're going to do 100-meter repeats. Or we're going to do 100-meter repeats and then go out and run 5 miles, because one will drain the other. They just don't go together. So if you absolutely need to blend the speed and strength, go ahead and do it. It's not optimal. It's not what we would want to do to get the best results. I would definitely separate the two. So for example, bench press. On Monday, do a heavy bench press for strength, and then on Thursday, do a lighter bench press for speed, or do it week by week, where 1 week is, say, heavy bench press for strength, week 2 is a lighter bench press for speed, to train your body to have the strength and the speed at the same time. Again, this is all kind of explained and written out for you already. The program is there for the Ultimate In-Season book. The ebook's gonna come out, we're thinking Monday of next week, maybe Wednesday of next week. If you sign up for the newsletter on primalatc.com, you will be the first one to be able to get that book at a discount over its normal $37 price. All right, so keep checking out the videos, keep leaving your questions. Awesome question today from Carmody17. Keep them coming in. I own the gym. This is what I do, guys. This is what I'm passionate about. This is what I love. Keep asking those questions about lifting and throwing, and I'll get them answered for you in a future video. All right? Talk to you soon.